Welcome to Linkronicity, where your journey and destiny link. I'm Stacey, Kumagai, your linkologist, and I'm here to help you link your life. Today we're going to be talking about two links. The link of stress and the link of control. Now, it's kind of poetic, these two. Stress and control, they do a wonderful tango together, you know. Because think of this. Are you controlling stress, or is stress controlling you? See how that's a dance? And why we need to understand both? Because guess what? Even though it's a beautiful tango that we don't want to interrupt, we need to interrupt it. Because both of these links, neither of them are good for you. We need to remove these two links from your life. And that's why we're going to dissect them a little bit further to understand them so we can remove them effectively, and manage them, not control them, so they don't keep creeping up in our life, okay? Now, I know life is busy. I know you're busy. I know you've got a lot of things on your plate. And certain times of the year you have even more than you can handle. And I get that. You know, you are managing a lot of things. You're spinning a lot of plates, as I like to say. Because I'm not good at juggling. Not that I'm good at spinning either, but it's a little bit easier to do. Stress, I don't need to tell you. You know it's bad. You know that stress causes you to gain weight. You know stress causes you to break out. You know stress causes heart palpitations, high blood pressure, disease, illness, a weakened immune system. It causes eating disorders. It causes everything. Stress causes a lot of horrible things in your total well-being. Control is also just as toxic, because what happens is when we try to control everything, and if it doesn't go exactly the way that we're trying to control it, then we feel controlled by what we can't control, which then causes more stress, and then they get back in the tango again, and that is a total depletion of your immune system, a total depletion of your well-being, and your balance, the balance we're trying so hard to get with the mind, body, soul, spirit balance. So today we're going to address the fact that you can combat control with surrendering. That doesn't mean that you completely let go to where you don't manage it anymore. It just means you don't get to control everything. You don't get to push all the buttons. You have access to the console, but it doesn't mean you get to push them. Stress, we need to remove, because there's nothing positive about it except if you use it to your positive advantage. Now, how can you use stress to your positive advantage? The only people who are effective at using stress to their positive advantage are the people who do actually procrastinate. And yeah, there's a video for that. The people who do procrastinate and use it because they're driven by adrenaline and that last minute down to the wire stuff that actually makes them perform better. Sometimes athletes do that. You know, instead of, you know, rehearsing and practicing what they're doing, performers do it. You know, they don't always go by, you know, doing 3 or 4 runs. They'll just wing it, go fresh. I get how it can work for you, but where it works in conjunction with control, that's not a healthy thing. So what we need to do is learn to trust, and trusting is the hardest part. Stress and control are both rooted in your lack of trust. When you have a lack of trust, you don't trust that things are going to go positively, thus you stress. And you worry about not having control over things going positively, thus you stress. And then you control more because you think controlling more is actually going to make things be into the favored outcome and all that. So now we need to get to trusting. And trusting means removing fear. Are you seeing how all this is linked together? Trust, fear, control, stress, they're all linked. And when we remove the toxic ones, the other ones can't play with the other ones anymore. The other ones can't play And your chain now has different configurations, and it has more polished, refined links that are healthier for your lifestyle. So we have to surrender our trust into understanding the greater, bigger picture of life. That is, that everything is always for the highest, greatest good. Now you hear me talk about that a lot. And you're like, what is this highest, greatest good? Well, that goes also tied in with the link of optimism. If we have this viewpoint, and we start from this ground root system of having that positive outlook, the positive outlook then can actually go into combat, into war with all of the negative links which don't work for us in our life, which no longer serve us. Yes, that's the answer. That's the answer. So reducing stress and releasing, letting go, and not having control work with stress is looking toward your positive outlook. And once you have that, you can manage the stress and manage your control issues to not create stress and have a better grip on your mind, body, soul, spirit, health for your life. And that makes life not only easier to navigate and stress-free, but it actually puts you back in the driver's seat of being able to manage your life a lot better for your greatest good, your highest good, and your ultimate well-being for the best life that you can live. I'm Stacey Kumagai, your Linkologist, here to help you link your life. Please be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Linkronicity, Blogspot.com, and go to Linkronicity.com for private coaching sessions. I hope you have a wonderful, stress-free, control-free day.